crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will.
So first we're going to go in with the Kane & Austin Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer. This has SPF 50 in it, and it has a little bit of coverage and sun protection in it. For this look, we want a matte base, but we want powder products to be a little bit more glowy, so we're focusing on a mattifying primer. And we're going to move on to the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. This lasts 15 plus hours on my oily skin. It's a great, great long-lasting transfer-proof foundation. I definitely recommend this if you are going to a concert. It's medium to full coverage and buildable, and it does not break up or come off at all during the day. I am also using a sponge to apply it. It's my favorite way to apply this foundation. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It is super, super full coverage, as you probably already know. It stays matte, but it doesn't look really heavy, and I just love the coverage on it. You do have to be a little careful because you don't want to apply too much. It can be a little too much coverage. And I'm going to put this underneath my eyes and also down the center of my face just to add a little bit of light and evening around my face. I'm going to be taking the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This keeps me matte all day long, and did I mention that I have to clean my brushes? It's bad. I have to clean my brushes. But this powder makes me matte all day long. I do have very oily skin, so I do need to set my entire face, but it makes my skin look really smooth and airbrushed. I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. This has a little bit of shimmer in it. Very large pans. You get a ton of product in here. You can get it right at the drugstore. You get a kind of a little sheen shimmer on your face, but it's nothing too harsh. It's really great for that sun-kissed look. It makes you a little bit more glowy, and it's a great neutral warm shade. So the next product I'm going to go in with is the Benefit Rockateur Blush. This also gives your skin a very beautiful sheen, makes your cheeks really glowy. It lasts a really long time on my skin. Is anyone else obsessed with listening to Harry Potter or Audible? Oh my gosh, so good. I'm going to be using this ColourPop In-Nude-Endo highlighter palette. This is so freaking intense. It's the longest lasting highlight formula I have. It lasts on my skin over 10 hours. So if you want your highlighter to stay there until the end of the concert, this is the one for you. I'm going to add it on my Cupid's bow as well. I'm going to set my eyes with this primer base. It is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original one. I am running out, so I'm just trying to use up the rest of it. But this is a great eyeshadow base if you don't want your eyeshadow to be super creasy. It makes your eyeshadow last a really long time. And I'm going to set that with the same Laura Mercier powder that I went in with for my entire face. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. This is super long lasting, and it is waterproof. I know some of those concerts get crazy and you get cake thrown at you and water is flying everywhere, so this is a great brow product if you want your brows to stay all night. I'm going to be using the Morphe Dare to Create palette. This is just a great palette if you want to do colors. So we are going to be sticking to this area of the palette. And I'm going to be taking that shade right there as my crease and transition shade. It's just a great neutral color. I'm going to be taking that shade right there and starting to build it up in my outer V. These are super pigmented, so be a little careful when you're working with this palette, but it's a great palette for those pops of color, and every shadow I've used has been really great and blends really well. This is one of my holy grail palettes for fun, colorful looks. I'm going in and just blending that out, blending in my crease so that it does not look patchy and it just looks really soft and blended. I did go over a little too much in the blending. It got kind of below my lash line, so I'm just kind of fixing that right now. You definitely can overblend, it happens. I'm gonna be taking that darker maroon shade and putting that in outer V, just to deepen up and darken that area a little bit. I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liquid Eyeliner in Metalhead. This is a great fun pop of color. It doesn't smudge, which is great, and the wand is just a little, like very small, so it's taking a while to build this up on my lid, but I love this because it does not go anywhere, and that is just a really pretty color to go with this look. If you have some patience, you can use this to apply all over your lid, but the wand is very small, so just be patient with it. I'm going to be taking that black right there and putting this close to my lash line as a liner. I did not want to do a liquid liner, especially on top of this glitter. I didn't know how it would do, but this turned out really well. It deepened up my lash line to add a little bit of volume to the look of my lashes. Don't do this to your eyes. I do that all the time. Please don't. You'll get wrinkles. I'm going to be taking that darker purple shade and putting that really close to my lower lash line. I'm going to be taking an e.l.f. contour pencil brush and blending out that lower lash line. I'm going to be taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. It's in a metallic purple shade. I don't know what the actual shade color is. I just put that on my waterline, and then I'm going to take that Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liquid Eyeliner again and just put that on the front part of my lower lash line, kind of by my tear duct. And I am going to curl my lashes, put some mascara on. And I do put mascara on my top and bottom lashes. My bottom lashes especially, to make them look a bit wispy. And I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Liquid Lipstick in Give Me Mocha. This is super long wearing. You won't have to reapply it throughout the evening. It's a great liquid lipstick formula if you are looking for one at the drugstore. And I'm going to take the MAC Fix Plus. This is the lavender smell. It just kind of makes your skin not look so powdery. And I'm also going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. It really helps improve the longevity of my makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!